Yo, what's up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here. We're back with Falling in Reverse. Third time that we're here on Falling in Reverse. Now, I was very impressed with Watch the World Burn. And I've heard from people that Popular Monster, which is the song we have today, just in case you didn't read the title, was also like super good, and also has that kind of blend between Ronnie rapping and singing. So I think that's a perfect song to listen to when we're coming off of the awesome, amazing greatness that is Watch the World Burn. I also heard that there's some things taken from this, like the video wise, that's kind of comes back in there, so we might catch some things that we saw in the future. That would be cool. And someone who did a reaction of Watch the World Burn mentioned that when they heard this song, they listened to it, they continued to listen to it like an unhealthy amount afterwards, and still have not stopped listening to it. So I love the sound of that. That sounds exciting. So I'm ready to get into it. Let's not waste any more time, because I got a lot to do today. I got 3 videos to put together and try to put out, and I gotta go record one of those still, which is a demo of a game that just came out. Super excited. I'm also sure I'm not gonna like it, but super excited to get to it. So let's not waste any more time. Falling in Reverse, Popular Monster. Take it away, Ronnie. Let's see what you got.
Yeah. I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay. Yeah. I battle with depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing, or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. It obliterates me, the sentence overwrites me, annihilates me. I'm about to break down, searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. I'm a popular monster. Break down, falling into love, now we're falling apart. I'm a popular monster. I think I'm going nowhere, like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. And what if I were to lie, tell you everything is fine? Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified, I'm not asleep, and I will again. Crush my car just to feel again. Let out race me, disintegrate me, annihilate me. Cause I'm about to break down, searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater,
Alright. 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 Oh, man. Okay, so I must have been thinking of something different and whatnot. Or someone misspoke. I either misheard or someone misspoke. I don't know. I've watched a lot. And let me tell you, I mean a lot. Of reactions to Watch the World Burn. Like almost every single one that's been released on YouTube, I've watched. I've watched it a lot. I've watched the video, well, not the video a lot. Well, the video a lot through reactions. I technically watched it a lot. But I've also listened to it so much that it is definitely, it's got to be in the top. Did they do 10 or 5? I can't remember. Sorry, I don't think the mic picked that up. My roommates. I don't know. I think he's still playing Dragon Quest, and I didn't think that game would ever make anyone rage. It's so weird, but he's raging. Yeah, I don't remember if it's top 5 or top 10 that Spotify does with the Spotify recount every year or whatnot. Let's say 5. I don't fucking know. It's definitely gonna be the top 5. Top 3. I would be. Let's just say I would be absolutely surprised if. I don't know which one's gonna be number 1. It's gonna be between these 3, and I feel like it's either gonna be Hollow or. No, Watch the World Burn, but either Watch the World Burn by Falling Reverse, obviously Hollow by Icon for Hire, and The Death of Peace of Mind by Bad Omens. Those are definitely gonna be the top 3. I have listened to those so much. So I must have misheard this, getting back to the point, or someone misspoke incorrectly and whatnot. Because whenever they see the plane and whatnot in the beginning of Watch the World Burn, I've heard at least one person be like, "Oh, isn't that the plane from?" I thought they said Popular Monster and whatnot. It's like, "Oh, it's kind of continuing or what have you." I didn't see a plane. I don't know if y'all saw a plane. I didn't see a plane. So I either again must have misheard or they said the wrong video. So I'm still looking for it. But anyways, the song. Well, let's continue talking about the video. Pretty cool. Obviously it's a budget for a music video. So, that fight scene with the soldiers and the guns and the monster and whatnot isn't gonna be like Marvel quality fight scene or anything like that, sure. But it was it wasn't bad. It wasn't like I don't. Is it? It's not Gremlins, right? Got what? I don't know. It's not like one of those like really popular for being really bad kind of movies to where the animations and everything is just like laughable or anything. It's not that, but like some of the parts in there was not very smooth. There was a little clunkiness in the animation and the editing and whatnot, like occasionally in there, not all of it, but it wasn't the smoothest like on the monster destroying all you kind of stuff, but it was still interesting. I still liked that. But yeah, besides that, yeah, everything about the video was pretty cool. The song itself, the spoken and / rapping verses, pretty good. Especially verse 2 and the pre-chorus. The bridge, pre-chorus. I like bridge better. The bridge after verse 2, like that shit. Like he started speeding up. He started getting into it. Like it fucking took off, and like I liked it. I liked the way it sounded. The chorus had that classic Falling Reverse sound to it. Even had a little bit of influence from kind of their more emo days in there. The fucking breakdown and the instruments during the breakdown whatnot was sick and heavy. Like all of it was catchy as fuck. Like that was a good song. That was one hell of a good song. I could definitely see myself listening to this quite a bit. I don't know if I'd say as often as the other one. Because I mean, it at least just shows he's getting better and better with each song, each video, and whatnot. So that's good. Yeah, that was good. That was really good, really catchy. I like it. Let's go back through it here and investigate a little bit more into it. I was thinking of writing stuff down, but I was kind of like, I kind of just want to get absorbed into the video and whatnot. So like, I'll probably just go through it all. You know how it goes. It's me. So let's go a little bit further here, around 9 seconds in. Boop, drop us down here. Let's check this out. Let's dissect it. Now, obviously, I mean, it says up here on the top and whatnot. This song is Fur. Do people call it Fur? Falling Over His Fur? It's their 4th standalone single and talks about Ronnie's depression and accusations in his life. Oh, let's read more. All the way down here. As the vocalist said to Loudwire, it's the story of a hero that's been falsely accused and torn down by society. It shows what happens when you get pushed too far. You are exactly what they say you are, exactly what they want you to be. Alright, that's fair. The vocalist is someone people love to hate. He really is. I've had conversations with people. They really love to hate him. Like a lot. Like I even told the person, like, you really need to take a look at yourself and question why you're so obsessed with this one human being and hating them. It's weird. And felt pressured by this in his entire life as a musician. He's been accused of throwing mic stands at the crowd. I mean, he did. I've seen video. I've seen video evidence of that. So he was accused of that because he did do it. But I mean, you know, I mean, like, it's like, yeah, it's a little fucked up to do. And it did create like a band of metal music at Six Flags where it was and whatnot, because like those things are the bases of those are really heavy, and when that gets thrown at someone, metal gets thrown at someone, yeah, you're gonna hurt someone. But like, in his defense, like the 2 people that got injured, like the first person, you just need to get good, man. Like, I know you weren't expecting something to be flying at you during a performance, but, like, the second, like, if you're not watching Ronnie, you're not watching the singer, what are you looking at? And you see metal coming at you, you get the fuck out of the way, man. It's not like he hurled that shit, he just tossed it. So, like, get the fuck out of the way. That kid just, or I don't know if that was a kid or not. I think they were young at least. I'm just gonna say kid. That kid needed to get good. Like, he needed to get good, scrub. Like, you see metal coming at you, game time decision. You gotta make those decisions, man. Like, what are you gonna do if all of a sudden the car is coming at you? You're just gonna be like, and just let it hit you? Get the fuck out of the way, man. The second person, like, you saw him moving towards the next stand, like you weren't, like, getting ready. Were you just like, he's not gonna throw a second one? Come on. Like, those kids just needed to get good. Everyone else got good. Everyone else got the fuck out of the way. Those kids just, they need to get good. They're scrubs. I blame them more than anything. Yeah, it's a stupid fucking thing to do, but like, those kids learned an important lesson that day. 1, get good. 2, expect him to throw a second when he's heading for a second one. Don't be that person at the Piston whatever brawl thing that happened. Don't be the person standing there who's like, I didn't throw mine, and expect them not to beat the shit out of you. Like, expect that second one to be coming and get ready to dodge. Like, I mean, get good. Anyways, physical abuse to girlfriend, not getting along with anyone. He gets along with some people. Kicking IC Stars off their tour, not paying them for being on paying them for being on tour with them. Well, maybe it's their tour. They can technically do whatever they want, really. These accusations are fake or not. I mean, the first one was video taped. People tend to see him as a horrible person. People really do. I mean, there are some stuff he's done that's probably fucked up and whatnot, but like, you know, No one's perfect. Anyways, enough reading into that. I didn't expect that to get as deep, but like, it was a funny. It was a horrible situation, but it was also funny at the same time. Like, you just gotta get good. I don't know what their problem was. Anyways, let's actually bring it down now, and let's get into this.
Yeah.
I like the beat coming out there right at the beginning. I'm like, okay, that's nice. Nice little soft, beautiful melody line there. Okay, very cool, very cool.
I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase.
Okay. So, I kind of, it's kind of this is very kind of monotone, not necessarily deadpan delivery. He's kind of just in there like, just kind of like deadpan delivering it. But it definitely does have some energy to it. I think it's intentionally delivered that way, just kind of just saying it very matter of factly, but you can feel all the energy rising, like the sound's getting a little bit louder, the energy's rising. I like this speed and tempo which he's going at. I also like that he keeps coming back to, even if he switches up a few words, he keeps coming back, emphasizing and repeating these lines. People would tell me I'm either going through a phase or going through, whatnot. Starts off with, I don't know if it's this, but then it switches it up later, like twice, to it's not that. It's not what you're saying it is. I just want to feel okay. Like, I like that he keeps coming back and harping on that. I think that that's a good repetitious line that he has in here.
I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay. Yeah, I battle with depression, but the question still remains, is this post-traumatic?
I like that he's getting a little bit more grit, a little more angst into his voice here. It's causing his voice to raise as all the energies and sound is raising as well. Nice touch there.
Stressing, or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase, yeah.
Now he's getting completely gritty and angry with it. His anger is rising and whatnot as he continues to spit. I like this. I like this touch here.
Stressing, or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase. I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day. And it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. It'll bleed, alright.
So, in this middle section here, I like the heavy downbeats that are coming in. Dum, dum, there's nice hits in there. It's a nice. I don't know if necessarily the chord changes or if it's the same sound each time. I don't remember. I'll go back here and try to get that again. But I like as it keeps that same intensity throughout the bridge there. But then you can hear his voice shift into more singing, and we start to get towards more of that rock metal singing in there. That's really cool. I like that mid transition from that spoken rap into the singing. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's not a fucking phase. I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day. And it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. It'll bleed, alright me.
It's a switch.
I'm about to break down, searching for a way out.
Whew, I gotta reset the video. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So I like the drop there as we get into the chorus. Very nice. And for a few seconds while I was listening, I think the chorus still just kind of sounds a little familiar to maybe other songs I've heard and whatnot. Because for a second I was like, have I heard this song? But then as the chorus continues, like, no, I haven't heard this song. So I think it has a little bit of familiarity, a little bit of standardness with some other choruses that I've heard before and whatnot. But it also has its own differences. Because it's not like, yeah, I swear I've heard this chorus. It's just like, oh no, it just sounds similar. But yeah, the line, the notes in here. Hold on, give me that again. I like that build there when he kind of is singing that very gritty voice there. The fucking drum, that build into the chorus, matching with his voice is really sick. Beautiful job. Dun, 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 dun. Like, come on, that is a catchy fucking line. And I also like that it sounds. I mean, I don't know if anyone else in the band sings backup vocals or anything. When it sounds like it's himself. It sounds like he's harmonized, layered in there with himself at least 3 or 4 times, and one of them is a very kind of like bordering into vocal fry kind of singing, not necessarily getting to screaming, but it's a very fry, gritty sound that he's harmonizing with himself in there. That's a really cool sound. I like that. Also, in the video, it's really cool that all these people he's seeing is just kind of like disfiguring and like morphing into like this monster thing. So it's like I can imagine that being some kind of like I don't know if I could trust anyone I see anymore kind of thing. I could see that being it as well, or it could also be kind of these people sharing that monster with them. Like you see a homeless person on the street, you automatically have certain thoughts that come into your head. You see prostitutes, you automatically have certain thoughts about them that pop into your head, often not positive. So like I could see either side in there. Either way, really cool imagery there. I like that. But I like the contrast in there, moving from the shorter ta 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 into the I'm a liar, I'm cheater, ta 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 ta. It got a little faster pace there, a little faster switch up there. I like that. I like that. We kind of get a little softer here. He's not kind of screaming and belting out these sections. He's just kind of falling off on them, making it a little smoother. Okay, I like that. I like that. I forgot about that. That nice little falsetto there. Okay. That's a nice little. It's kind of like a nice little beautifulness in the song about being a monster, and a lot of heaviness in here. That's kind of a soft little, smooth, angelic section there. I like that. A good contrast. The word of the day is contrast today, because this is the same day. It was in the morning. Now it's 12 hours later after I'm done working. I'm coming back to this, but this morning was when I listened to Skin's new song and video and whatnot, and the word of the day was contrast, and there's some good contrast in this song as well. It's a contrasty day. It's also a nice little smooth slur in there. A very connected, smooth connection for that big falsetto jump. I like that. And his voice kind of fading off there, just kind of hanging around, just kind of falls off, and you have bringing it back to that soft. Nice touch. I like that. That's a good way to pull back from all that energy and just aggression that just got pushed into the chorus. It's a good way to kind of melt it back down to the verse so that you can build it again. Really nice touch there. Like that.
I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing.
Hold on, I wanna check this here. Yeah, first verse not so much here, but that one here. So just sorry, look at I always do that, and then I go and I start editing. I'm just like, God, fucking why? It's just like read the lyrics out loud, so there's not a big like 5-second chunk of silence. Anyways, I'm really looking through the lyrics here because I just heard something that was just like, okay, it's pretty good here. So obviously, rat trapped in the maze, sure. But every wall that I knock down, it's just a wall that I'll replace. He's not saying that I do replace it, he's just saying I know I'll replace it. I'll break down a wall, make some progress, and I know I'll just immediately put up another wall. Like, good bar there, like that. I'm in a race against myself. I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Like, yeah, man, this is like hard self-reflection and kind of self-defeating. Like you're again, you're your own monster kind of thing there. Really good. I like that. Let's back it up here a little bit and like keep going.
That he pays, how the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god.
I also kind of like his. I'm gonna actually go back farther here because I like the cadence he's coming with here.
I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I'll replace. I'm in a race against myself. I try to keep a steady pace. How the
I kind of like that. It's kind of almost a little bit of like not nasal, kind of. It has a little bit of a hum to it, a little bit of a buzz, but the kind of stress he puts on the end. Maze, replace, pace. Case. Like he has a little bit of stress, a little bit of elongation on the word. I just kind of, and it has that kind of like buzzing sound quality to it at the end of that phrase. I like that. I like that cadence he's got to this.
Down is just a wall that I'll replace. I'm in a race against myself. I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner.
Building
to a blessing
again.
I won't take, but my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage. I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. And what if I was to lie? Tell you everything is fine. Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified. I'm not asleep and I will again. Crush my car just to feel it. Let out race me. To race me. I am lately. Cause I'm about to.
Kind of wanted to end that a second later, but I thought that's where it was going to cadence, but it did not. Okay, we need to go back. Hold on. Okay, that's a good place. All right, I just wanted that to keep going. Again, like I said, the second verse definitely hits. That bridge after the second verse, though, the bars are real. I love them, and the way that is shaped, the what he does vocally in there is so expressive and powerful. The lyrics, I just like it. It's like, okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. Like that bar alone, love that. It's what if I were to lie, tell you everything is fine every single fucking day I get closer to the grave. Like that is a bar. It's fucking dark and I love it. I am terrified. I fell asleep at the wheel again. Crashed my car just to feel again. Wheel, feel. Yep, good rhyme there. I like that. Wow. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Just the thought of it's just like, I just need to feel something. I just need to feel anything. So I'm going to injure myself just so I can even feel again, kind of thing. That is, again, that's dark, it's sad, but that's a fucking bar right there. And then the way he ends obliterates me, disintegrates me, annihilates me with this screaming and just the intensity that this end has is just fucking insane, man.
Tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage. I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change.
So there's a little bit more intensity. That bass, the drums stuff's kicking a little harder and whatnot as he starts to rap just a tiny bit faster. Just like increases the tempo a notch or two, gets a little bit more intensity in there. Not like a lot more, but just kicks it up a notch. I like that. I like that. What if I were to lie and tell you everything is fine? Like emphasizing the eyes, lie, I, fine. I like that emphasis on those words there. It's a really nice cadence and emphasis he's got on those.
Just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. What if I was to lie, tell you everything is fine? Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave.
I like it kind of drops out there with a doom, and you just have this like either drum hit or claps in there or something. I think is what I was hearing, and he's bridging the gap between where he's like pretty much screaming, but he's also still kind of speaking. So it's like he's not doing it intentionally. It's like he's actual just having a response to these words, and he's like just almost screaming it out, but like trying to keep under control. Nice little feeling there.
What's a lie? Tell you everything is fine. Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified.
And everything kicking back in on Terrified, and there's even like again nice little voice doubling, tripling, I even think, to emphasize the punch and the vocals there in Terrified, and then it keeps on going with the instruments coming back in. Nice.
It's fine. Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified. I fell asleep in the well again. Crash my car just to feel again.
It's interesting that change, a little switch there to I fell asleep at the wheel again, all pretty much screamed out, and then goes back into singing and slows down the beats a little bit more and crashed my car just to feel again. Very nice change up there.
I fell asleep in the well again. Crash my car.
Hold on. As I was beating, I was like, wait, do we have some syncopation on that as well? Gotta go back even further to really feel the beat. Hold on.
It's a lie. Tell you everything is fine. Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified. I fell asleep in the well again. Crash my car just to feel again.
Off, on. Let's go. A little bit of syncopation there. Fucking love it.
I fell asleep in the well again. Crash my car just to feel again. Let out race me. It's a race me. I got lately. 'Cause I'm about to break down.
Whew. Again, we have that back and forth contrast there, just like on Fell Asleep at the Wheel, Crashed My Car. The switch between scream and sing. Obliterates me, scream, disintegrates me, sung, annihilates is screamed again. And then, because, yeah, it doesn't feel complete. Obliterates me, disintegrates me, annihilates me. You're waiting for one more to complete the, because, you know, scream, sung, scream. You're waiting for one more repeat. And it is sung again, but it's not another annihilate, obliterate, disintegrate. It doesn't end with me, but it starts the chorus, which then gives you another drop back into the chorus. So obliterates me, disintegrates me, annihilates me, whatever you expect to come next, because I'm about to break down, and kicks you back into the chorus. That is a really nice touch there. I liked that. That was really cool. And now we get to the breakdown. As it's building, getting to the popular monster, adds fucking in there, gets into this deep fucking scream into the just very nice, thin, airy scream sound after the very deep, growly sound. Let's go. It's like, I like with, you know, all the themes and everything we've been talking about through it without the song. Now this breakdown not only it's a great face to pause on. Not only are the instruments heavier and it has more of that awesome metal sound, but also it's pretty much like we're getting to the part musically that you can just he doesn't even have to say like, "Oh, the monster's alive now." You can feel it by the way the music switches up. It's like the monster's here, and he says, "Here we go again, motherfucker." You know what I mean? Like it's like you can tell that this is the monster coming out, which they emphasize by evolving him into the monster in the video. That is a really cool musical moment by making like this monster he's been talking about. Like you feel it build up in him as he's about to get to the breakdown with "I'm a popular fucking monster." The screen comes out and he's like, "Yeah, here we go again, motherfucker," and he's just screaming and everything's aggressive and heavy. Like this is an insanely powerful musical transition here, and I really like that. Let's get the build into that again. Building again. It's transforming. I feel like there's been another song that I've heard. I mean, I think this is just a famous quote, maybe from a movie or a song in general. But where is your where is your fucking God now, or where the fuck is your God now, and whatnot? As a classic line when shit's about to go down. Now let's enjoy not only the instrumental and whatnot, but this very interesting action scene. That seems like a really big explosion for a rifle. Interesting. It's not bad. Some of it's like, eh. Some of it's a little choppy, but some of it's actually pretty decent. Not bad. But yeah. Back into the chorus for last time. Let's see what happens. Oop. Let's see the video first, though. Okay. So we have it all, coming back and whatnot. Same kind of multi-voice doubling and tripling and whatnot going on here, but it's that standard, like, kind of all the instruments, a lot of the music and stuff cuts out, and you just have the classic echoey drum sound and whatnot. Very cool, very cool. I like it. I mean, you gotta shake it up for the chorus for the last time. You gotta make it fresh. That's a good way to do it. I like that. And also the extra energy and passion being put in some lines and switching up the note patterns and whatnot here and there. Also a nice touch to it. I don't know what the girl's supposed to represent, because Ronnie doesn't have a kid, does he? I assume he doesn't, right? I don't know. I really don't know, if I'm being honest with you. So I don't assume it's like supposed to be his daughter in there, but I think it's like, the innocence of a child, like, doesn't fear him like everyone else does, and something like that, so she's trying to be like, why are you upset, person? Like, hey, monster, why are you sad? I assume that's the role of the child in here. But I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit more to it than I catching. Interesting. Nice kind of the original, the opening theme and the theme after the chorus back into the next verse, into the second verse. That theme returns and kind of fades out as everything kind of fades away and whatnot. Nice touch. Nice return to form touch there. I like that. Yeah, that's a really good song. Really cool video. Good shit, man. That's just really good shit right there. I like it. I like it. Whoop. I pushed buttons, but it won't affect what you see or hear. Right? Yes. Yeah. Definitely going to continue to check out more. I gotta find saw a video that I searched up here. I actually highly recommend you guys check this out. If you first off, you don't know who Brandon Ferris is, YouTube is I'm Brandon Ferris. You should check that dude out. He's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. And sometimes he does Google making food into stuff using specific directions that are put in and out of Google Translate and whatnot, which obviously, if you know anything about Google Translate, if you switch it to back and forth between different languages and stuff, shit's gonna get weird. And it's him making a turkey, not for the Thanksgiving one, which I think he made another turkey at that point, I don't remember. But it said something like wrap. It's either said wrap the turkey in tinfoil or wrap to the turkey in tinfoil. I think it might have said that wrap, and I think it was probably spelt with an R. So he put himself in tinfoil because it said in tinfoil and made a turkey wrap, holding the turkey and wrapping and whatnot. Even if you just check out Brandon Ferris's turkey wrap, it's actually pretty impressive. It's actually pretty decent for 30 seconds of rap, man. Like, it's actually pretty legit. But I highly recommend checking it out. It's fucking hilarious. He's hilarious. And that just popped up, and then that just made me fucking laugh really hard. Well, I was trying to look at what other potential Falling in Reverse songs would pop out that I think I'm going to check out. I'm not 100% positive, but we have a little bit of time here. Voices in My Head's not a bad one. Oh, Zombified's one I definitely wanted to check out. That's right. I remember that. Now I gotta seeing more younger, and also I need to check out the Drug and Muse Reimagined because I gotta get in there. I gotta see if it is much better and whatnot. Anyways, yeah, probably one of those I imagine would be next. Voices in My Head, Zombified, or the Drug and Muse Reimagined. I imagine it's gonna be one of those two. So make sure to check for that. Thank you all for joining me. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It's a good song. I'm definitely gonna be listening to it again. Thank you, Falling in Reverse, for the music. Appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.